many consumers out there, it took me a number of frustrating attempts before I could apply for and select my plan. I kept trying because I needed access to the new health care options.
There have been some problems in terms of some of the accessing through the database that was set up. Part of the problem was the fact that millions of Americans, far more than anyone expected, even the most ardent supporters of the law, have swamped the system.
I've been trying since day one to get an account and log in on healthcare.gov. I failed again.
We couldn't make this page work.
And again.
It wouldn't log me in.
And again.
It's not working.
Okay, so I'm starting all over. Okay, that's not a valid answer. The system is unavailable. I'm logging in again. Look, it's a sad face.
If I were signing up for myself, this is where my patients would be exhausted.
Your account couldn't be created at this time. The system is unavailable.
I want to go back to exactly what the president said. He said you can bypass the website and apply by phone or in person, and that it can be done in 25 minutes. But these memos say that at the end of the day, we are all stuck in the same queue because they all have to go through the same portal.
The president, when he was trying to get the law passed, repeatedly said, if you currently have health insurance, you'll be able to keep your plan. This morning, David Axelrod was pressed on that point and said the majority, the vast majority, will get to keep their plans. He no longer works at the White House. From that podium, will you admit that when the president said, if you have a plan, you'll get to keep it, that was not true?
Well, let's be clear. What the president said and what everybody said all along is that there are going to be changes brought about by the Affordable Care Act that create minimum standards of coverage, minimum services that every insurance plan has to provide, so that an individual shopping for insurance, when he or she purchases that insurance, knows that maternity care is covered, that preventive services are covered, that mental health services are covered, that the insurance policy you buy doesn't have an annual limit or a lifetime limit, that there are out-of-pocket expenses capped at a maximum level, both annually and for a lifetime. So it's true that there are existing health care plans on the individual market that don't meet those minimum standards and therefore do not qualify for the Affordable Care Act. There are some that can be grandfathered if people want to keep insurance that's substandard.
We will keep this promise to the American people. If you like your doctor, you will be able to keep your doctor, period. If you like your health care plan, you will be able to keep your health care plan, period. Nothing in this plan will require you or your employer to change the coverage of the doctor you have.
The president said one thing, and you're admitting that that's not going to be the case, that not everyone's going to keep their plan. They will admittedly wind up probably with better insurance in the long run, and so they may be healthier. That should be said. But the president sold it as, you'll get, if you have a plan, you'll get to keep it, and that's not true.
Also, New York has historically had the highest individual insurance market premiums in the country. So there was a lot at stake here. And my insurance, to put it briefly, is really crummy right now. I mean, it's really crummy. A year ago, I was paying $1,600 for me, my partner, and my kid. Then, because it was such bad insurance anyway, a $3,000 deductible, the out-of-pockets were, I think, in the neighborhood of $10,000. I lowered down to sort of a bronze level, if you will.
Okay.
And was paying $965 a month.
$965 a month, which is a lot of money. Out of pocket,
a lot of money,
individual market.
with a $7,000 deductible and $36,000 out-of-pocket max for the year. Plus, by the way, a $2 million
lifetime limit.
Annual cap. Finally, I was able to actually get through. Sign up, look at all of my plans. And there were 50 plans that were more affordable than my current insurance.
Actually look at the latest Bureau of Labor Statistics household survey, which shows that in September, part-time jobs fell by 594,000, while full-time workers increased by 691,000.